Hi guys, it's me, Natalie. So today's video I'm very excited about because I'm going to be introducing a new series that I'm going to be doing. So it is going to be called Why Wednesdays. And in this series, each video will be explaining a different part of the makeup process. Like for example, today I'm going to be explaining why you want to prime your face and why you want to prep your face. Some days it might be other things like doing foundation or concealer or contour and bronzing. You never know. But it's going to be so much fun and I'm so excited to start this journey with you guys. So to start, I want you all to pull your hair back. You can do this however you want. You can use a headband like this cute one, or you can use a ponytail or anything you want. Just pull it out of your face so it's not in the way. And then another thing that you want to do before you get started is wash your face. You want a clean slate. So I'm going to start by doing one of my favorite ways to do my makeup and to prime my face. I love to just use a moisturizer, and so I've done this before in videos, but I use the Cerave AM Facial Moisturizing with SPF, and so I just will So I will just squeeze a little bit out onto my hand, and then I will just start by rubbing it into my face. Now what this does is it gives your face a really luminous look, but it also helps make sure that your skin isn't going to dry out or look dry underneath your makeup. So this kind of is more of a skincare type of way to prep your skin. And then after I do that, I will spray it with some sort of facial spray. Sometimes I'll use one of my favorite setting sprays, which I think is a great way to make your makeup last. But I also love using rose water. So right now I have the Trader Joe's Facial Toner Rose Water. And what you do is you just spray it. Another favorite of mine is the Badescue Facial Spray with Aloe Herbs and Rose Water. And I also really love using the Milani Make It Last Setting Spray. See how glowy and like dewy my skin is right now? That's because of those two products. And that makes my skin look even more amazing after I put foundation on and after I finish, because the glow shines through and it doesn't look like I have super dry skin. The more you know. Another great option is you can use mattifying primers. So right now I have the E.L.F. Mattifying Moisturizer, and so what you do is if you have really oily skin, this will help with that, so your makeup doesn't break up, but it won't dry your skin out either. And the best way to apply primers is in a downward motion, because then it closes your pores up so they don't look super huge. But you want to use mattifying primers when you either want a really matte look or you have oily skin and you don't want that oil to break through. And mattifying primers also help to keep your makeup in place all day, and it makes sure that it doesn't go away. Another option, which kind of goes with mattifying, this primer that I'm about to show you isn't mattifying, but it really helps to hide all imperfections and to give your face a little bit more of a matte look. It's not super matte, but it isn't anything glowy. And that primer is the Angel Veil primer. This primer is oil-free, it is skin perfecting, and it is amazing. I love this primer. Anytime I want a really full coverage, a really glam look, this is the primer I go to. And I just squeeze a little bit onto my finger, rub it around a little bit, warm it up, and again, apply it in downward motions. So with any primer that you apply, you want to make sure you let it sit on your skin for like 5 minutes before you go ahead and start applying other makeup. And the reason is so that it can really do what it's supposed to do and really start to take effect, so that your skin is ready for any products that you put on top of it. It's like when you put sunscreen on, you want that sunscreen to sink into your skin before you get in the water and wipe it off. The more you know. See how my face isn't overly glowy, but it's not super matte? Like, you still see a little bit of like a natural glow on my cheek. And obviously no primer is going to make all of your marks disappear completely, but this one has a really great way of kind of dulling down or hiding them a little bit. So for the next primer, this one didn't really fit in a category, but I really like doing this. I like using the Nivea Men Sensitive Post Shave Balm. It is amazing for making your skin stay on. So what you want to do with it, for making your skin stay on, Natalie, for making your makeup stay on, is you want to pour just a little bit into your hands. See? There we go. And it's very scented, so that's not great. Your face will smell like a man's, but that's okay. And you want to rub this around in your hands until it starts to get tacky, because that will make sure that your makeup sticks to your face. And then you just apply it the same way you would any primer, but you really want to rub it in. And it doesn't really do anything super for changing how your skin looks. It kind of just leaves a natural look, natural finish. Not super dewy, not super matte. Kind of natural. Like, see, again, I have a little bit of glow right there and down my nose and everything. But this stuff is miracle for making your makeup stay on. Like, if you have a long day and you don't necessarily care about any other effects that your primer is going to give you, I would recommend this one. Even though it's technically not a primer. And I actually don't mind the smell. I kind of like it. And it's not like you're going to have anyone, like, sniffing your face. Okay, I have 2 more options to go over. First, I'm going to talk about the First Aid Beauty Facial Radiance Illuminating Moisturizer. This is a great option for if you want your skin to be super, super glowy. And it actually has a little bit of a golden tint, but it's super, super shimmery. It makes your face insanely glowy. So I wouldn't necessarily recommend it for someone with oily skin for that reason, because it might make you look even more oily. But if you have dry skin or combination, I think you would really like it because it does keep your skin moisturized, but it also gives you insane glow. It's almost like using a highlighter for your primer. So now I'm going to talk about our last option that I have to show you for primers. You have so many options for primers, but the last one that I'm going to talk about is the E.L.F. Beauty Prep and Hydrate Balm. Again, this is going to make your skin look glowy. It is going to moisturize your skin. However, the interesting thing about this one is that it has a slight cooling effect and that it's a stick. Look at that. So what you do is you just drag it down on your face. What I do is I use my fingers. You can use a brush if you want. That same goes for any other primer. But you rub this one in circular motions. And so balms or stick products are very popular. You get stick foundations, you have stick primers. Milk Makeup is very popular for a lot of their stick products. Like they have the blur stick, the hydrating stick, the illuminating stick. There's a bunch of things like that. But this is a much cheaper option. They feel very fun going on. I actually really love how this one makes my skin feel. Hi guys, okay, sorry about this horrible lighting and angle, but I was just working on editing this video and I noticed that I never really clarified the difference between matte and dewy and what they both mean, so I just thought I would pop on here real quick. So matte is when you don't have any shine to your face. Really good for blurring imperfections and blurring your pores and making them look smaller. It takes away all shine from your face. You don't have any shimmer to it. And then dewy is very similar to like a nice glow. It is very shiny. It is the opposite of matte, but dewy typically isn't like a greasy type of shine. It's more like a highlight, you know, like it's just a real nice glow. Okay, bye.